boys, let the killing commence!
Hello guys, this is Levi the Boss, hashtag 1360, and today on the Purge Universe Explain video, I will be talking about this political group called the New Founding Fathers of America. So, let's get right into it. So, around in 2014, the New Founding Fathers of America, a totalitarian political party, are voted into office following an economic collapse. Until then, they re-establish many policies inside the White House and throughout the entire country. They displayed lots and lots of encouragement for programs and lots of laws that they tried to display in the society of America. And so for the following founders that I've found about the New Founding Fathers of America.org on Wayback Machine were displayed by these three members named Donald Talbot, which was one of the new Founding Father councilmen that was appeared on the Purge Anarchy, and these two named Richard Lee Harvard and Lawrence Reinach. They both are members of the New Founding Fathers of America, and they displayed their different positions in the New Founding Fathers of America. And this was also a message that after the New Founding Fathers took into office from inside the White House throughout the country, this is what it pictured in this motivative speech, which kind of resembles as the "We the People" speech of the Constitution of the United States that will be displayed while I show. We the people, in order to form a more perfect union. When our original founding fathers first set these words to paper, they strove to establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, and promote the general welfare. Today, the world is a much different place. The New Founding Fathers of America battle for the same American ideals and refuse to let them fade. And so, they're saying that the New Founding Fathers is making a better difference than the original Founding Fathers of how they created this country. So, as they try to develop the country, they need ideas. They need something that they will help the citizens of the country to live in a peaceful providence in their land of free. Much like the patriots of old, followers of the NFFA recognize that big problems require big solutions. The same complacent thinking that dragged America into an era of poverty, violence, and crime will not fix our nation. This is why the NFFA established the Purge, the night that saved our country. And now, this is when the Purge begins. So, as everyone stated when they watched the first Purge, that was how it all began. And so, that timeline would be 2017, because in this timeline chart, beside the history we the people in the order form of perfect union, it's 2017 began the 28th Amendment being ratified into the Constitution of the United States, part of the Bill of Rights. And so, they are going to use the Purge to help providence the country from rid of evil, violence, and preserve the bankings for a better economic reputation to grow upon the skies of their nation. And so, that is what they try to accomplish. So now, let's get to the important parts of the New Founding Fathers' idealism of this new step forward for the country. And so they established some issues that they said that they've basically fixed. And so we are going to look at some of the important issues that they've flawlessly redesigned the government inside the United States. And so I want to look at, for the most important part, let's talk about jobs and economy. And so, in the quote by the NFFA, what they said for the jobs and economy that they fixed: "We are proud to have extricated our economy from a dire state of rapid decline to an era of unprecedented growth. Our economic policies, steeped in sociological and evolutionary principles, have guided our nation to a record low 1% unemployment rate and 5% poverty rate, reversing decades of bipartisan economic devastation." And so they've upgraded the economy and jobs as this program grows for the country. The Purge, it brings lots of positivity, even when the statistics that they show that will let the physical reputation for the country's expectations to grow with it as well. But there will always be a structural integrity at risk in these situations. And it will always come back, no matter what. The Purge never solves something in the economy to basically let it grow back and just sit there forever. It's always going to be a limited time for a little issue to be fixed. And here's another issue topic that they have about healthcare as well. So, in their healthcare issue, they say, "We will continue to provide universal healthcare to all contributing Americans, excluding Purge victims who are disqualified from receiving state care as established in Purge Injury and Disability Act of 2020, PIDA. And so, their healthcare excludes Purge victims. So, that's the problem for that kind of visual aspect for the new founding fathers. If we look at the Purge Injury and Disability Act of 2020, which is not shown for any kind of link to anything, so the Purge Injury and Disability Act of 2020 is probably the only key to the Purge universe of how innocent poor people being targeted on Purge night for many aspects of how they view the whole nation as an unemployment problem. And so that could be the reason why lots of poor people, for such as lots of poor rural communities in the country that despises race on other people. And so this is the key to the nation's problem. Purge Injury and Disability Act of 2020 that excludes lots of people, half of the country, being on the streets and being killed on Purge night. And now for the last topic. Everyone has been looking for this one, of how more structurals of the Purge to be more included. Purging rights. You know how the human law of in deviations, like, not lots of people would be able to go out at night and have a big group populated area of lots of people who would kill each other at the same time, which is not a possible fact. And so the new founding fathers wants them to let go of their safety and to change America from their deceptive ways of hiding their inner demons. And so it states for purging rights, we must not deny ourselves the deceptive, violent, and hostile tendencies inherent in our species, but rather contain these predispositions to a single night. The purge is a necessary release that cleanses the soul and America at once. We continue to defend your right to purge, and enshrined by the 28th Amendment, and the observance of an annual purge remains a cornerstone of America, a nation reborn. Even though we have some violence in America, a lot, always a single day, a person could die each day, a week, a month, several months, or a year. Not lots of people could be able to contain their anger, their violence to a single night, because there will be lots of openings that will be showing up at night or day to show themselves off, that it could be not enough. But it's very understandable for the 28th Amendment. It's basically like the Second Amendment. You have the right to bear arms, but on that single night, you have to contain your anger for the rest of 364 days to be on that purge night to release your anger. They want to keep their citizens from going rogue each day, each month, and so they can preserve their hatred on that specific night. That is all the information that I have that I would be available to show you on this video. Please subscribe and like and comment down below to see what you think, or ask questions down below and I'll be free to answer. Have a great day, guys.